What's up, everyone? It is another special edition of Borrow, Keep, Destroy. So Sweet Baby Anthony had the genius idea of let's pit the winners from the last three Borrow, Keep, Destroys against each other in this mega Borrow, Keep, Destroy. So he created a point system, and we ended up getting to the three top albums from the previous three episodes, and now we're having them battle against each other. So yes, we all hate Anthony right now.
The bands are Taking Back Sunday, Tell All Your Friends, Chiodos, All's Well That Ends Well, and The Used, their self-titled album.
If it wasn't the worst thing ever before, it definitely is for this week. So enjoy.
Why did I come up with the idea for a championship round? What an awful idea looking back.
The sad thing is that whatever you destroy will never be heard, ever. Like, that's so sad to hear.
Gonna destroy Chiodos. Just because I don't even know how to say their name, so to me, trash.
Right off the bat, gonna have to destroy Chiodos.
I would destroy Chiodos, All's Well That Ends Well, only because I'm forced to make that decision. I know I borrowed it last time, but I would have to destroy it given the forced choice between these three.
So it was hard to destroy Taking Back Sunday the first time for me, and it's hard again to do it now. It really sucks. It sucked the first time, and it sucks again now because I'm doing it twice, and that just really sucks.
Taking Back Sunday, Tell All Your Friends, 100% keeping that. That album, for me at least, has had the biggest impact by far. And I know Shawnee's gonna say it sounded like trash when we saw it live. She's not wrong.
Just this year, I saw Tell All Your Friends, and it was trash. Trash. Sorry, Ashley, it was trash. But the albums are a different story, right?
But that album still holds up. The recording still really holds up.
I would borrow The Used, their self-titled record, because it's just not Take Back Sunday.
These next two that I need to choose from really just ain't right at the end of the day.
Damn it. Like,
I kept Taking Back Sunday in the previous rounds. Iconic. And The Used was a struggle for me. I don't know if you guys remember, but I had to choose between them and Paramore, my two favorite bands.
Now, The Used versus Chiodos for Borrow or Destroy is really, really tough. Man, I don't know. I think growing up I listened to Chiodos a lot more, but I listen to The Used way more now.
we're all losers in this. Like, let's be realistic. There's no winning. None of us feel good at the end of these Borrow, Keep, Destroys.
And I borrowed The Used before. I was forced to borrow The Used before, so maybe I just need to do it again.
Listen, Shawnee told me she's going to divorce me if I don't at least borrow The Used. My marriage is on the line here.
This show is creating complexes in all of us. Or exacerbating the complexes that we already had.
But Taking Back Sunday, Tell All Your Friends, I feel like was probably like what really got me into this whole scene.
It like hurts saying it. It like I feel horrible saying it. I'm going to borrow The Used self-titled album. I'll feel good that I've gotten to listen to it and that it will have an impact on me for a short period of time.
And I'm going to borrow The Used and destroy Chiodos.
Smart man!
I'm really going to miss There's No Penguins in Alaska, but I think that's the choice that I have to make.
As much as I love The Used, between these two CDs, it's no competition in my mind. I'm definitely gonna have to keep Tell Your Friends and borrow The Used.
I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm going to... I don't want to do this again. I don't want to do this anymore.
Forget the marriage. I think that's still the choice. I think The Used holds up better today than Chiodos does. And that's what I'm going to leave it at.
I would keep Taking Back Sunday, Tell All Your Friends, just one of those first albums that kind of bridge that gap between pop punk and screamo for me, and it just holds a special place in my heart. I would never get rid of that album.
I'm going to keep Chiodos All's Well That Ends Well. Because for me, I feel like the first time I heard Chiodos, my mind was kind of blown. I was like, what is this? I never heard anything like this. I just think it impacted me in a major way. And so did The Used, and so did Taking Back Sunday, like they all did. But if I'm thinking about my musical tastes and how they evolved, I think Chiodos had a major impact on that.
It's hard. I will keep The Used and borrow Taking Back Sunday. Stupid ass series.
Well, thank you again for watching this episode of Borrow, Keep, Destroy. This one definitely hurts more than the previous 3. So we will have 3 more episodes coming up in the coming weeks, and then we will have another Mega Championship round like we did this time. So screw you, Anthony, for coming up with this additional torturous idea, and we hope to see you at the next episode. So keep watching and send us your suggestions for albums we should do in the future. Thanks for watching. See you guys.